Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. This is Dre from Glamour Style Tarot, and this is going to be a timeless reading for you. We'll see which messages come up, either they are related to love, to career, to life path in general. I have decided to make these readings as timeless because this is one thing I have learned during 2020. The way we try to control time and the way we devise it and the way we live by this concept of time is very different than divine timing. Okay, so these readings have to be in line with the way I see things. And hopefully you will see them as well. Keep in mind that the energies can be interchangeable or vice versa. Also make sure to take only what resonates and leave the rest. I'll be very grateful if you guys press the thumbs up button for me so this video can be distributed to other people that need this message. So, while I've been shuffling earlier on, I've seen a lot of major arcana cards for you. A lot of them. So what I can feel is that you are going through major transformations and they are divinely guided. Okay, so the first card that came out for you is the Five of Wands. I'm using the Universal Tarot. The Five of Wands, this is conflict. This could be inner or outer conflict, conflict with other people, competition, trying to win at all cost, having to win at all cost for some reason, and it's not an easy path. And sometimes when we are trying to win in this process, we have to learn new things like the Page of Pentacles does. This could also be a message related to money that is coming your way, because in general, pages are about messages. But you might be taking a trip somewhere, and that trip is going to have guaranteed success, financial success to it. You have been working a lot on your development, on your finances, and I can understand because 2020 has been a difficult year for all of us, and especially from an economic perspective. But from the Eight of Pentacles, where you are very focused on building your wealth, you jump to Nine of Pentacles, which to me signifies that you have managed to reach your goals. You have learned how to do things in a different way. Look at them from a different perspective, because one of the cards that I have been actually seeing while I was shuffling was the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is all about seeing things from a different perspective, with a fresh set of eyes. Okay, you have built everything on your own and you are very much proud of it, and now it's time for you to reap the benefits of your work. You are in your power. You have been using a lot of logic. You have been using common sense. You might have dealings in security or defense, or you are dealing with someone that has former military background, or you might have former military background, law enforcement. This could also be a lawyer. This could be a judge. But this is someone who treats things from a super, super rational perspective. Okay? You can come across this individual, a he or a she, although I kind of feel that's masculine energy there. But sometimes even us as females, right, as women, we have to tap into that masculine energy where we detach ourselves from emotions and use more logic, more common sense. Check something for the details, read the fine print of something. So let's see. So in order for you to build this wealth and to finalize the conflict, or to win when it comes to your competitors, you had to use a lot of logic. And this brings you benefits because it's equal give and take. And when I say equal give and take, I mostly refer to the ability to, okay, so as much work as you put in, you reap the benefits of that. Okay? So it's just. It's as it should be. You don't make more, you don't make less. Okay? So that logical decision when you stepped into the energy of the King of Swords brought you this equal give and take, and you are about to reap the benefits of your work. You are about to get the gratification. Someone in a position of authority is going to decide that, from how I see it. You also have a passion and new beginning. This could be something related to the things you are passionate about, maybe your hobbies. Maybe you have decided to follow a path in your career, or that is something related to your passions, that is something related to your hobbies. This could also be related to romance. Maybe when everything is set in place from a financial perspective, it's finally the time for you to think about romance. This speaks a lot about virility. This speaks a lot about, again, bearing fruit. So let's see what this Ace of Wands is all about. This card wanted to come out and it came out reversed. And that's interesting because I don't have my deck reversed actually. You have been in the past through a period where you felt a lack. Maybe a lack of passion. Maybe nothing was igniting your passions anymore, and that's why you felt that lack. But this new beginning here, this passion and new beginning, this new entrepreneurial venture, maybe this new budding romance, gets you out of that lack mentality. Okay, gets you out of feeling this lack, as if no matter how much you have, because with the Nine of Pentacles, you are very much in your power. You have everything you need, you have everything you want, because you've worked for it, you learned how to do it, you learn how to make it on your own, so you kind of have it all. But this doesn't mean lack. The lack is a feeling. Okay, we feel we lack something. And it's this lack mentality that you are finally getting rid of because of this passionate new beginning coming your way. Yeah, you have been wailing and whining about something in the past, crying over spilled milk, crying over the things you have lost. But what you don't see is that you still have two cups here that can bring huge emotional fulfillment. They can bring amazing emotional fulfillment, but for some reason you haven't been looking in that direction. Mostly you have been looking at all of the things that you lost, all of the things that didn't work out, all of the things that made you feel that lack. But I feel this is going to transform very soon. Let me take a sip of water. I recently discovered I'm not drinking enough water, and then I end up with this horrible headaches. So I'm trying to make a point out of always having a glass or a bottle of water next to me. I'm horrible with drinking water. I've always been like this. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got our last 3 cards from this deck. In the past, you have been very much heartbroken. You have been very much wounded. You have been disappointed, and you had to deal with this. You had to get yourself back together. You had to heal. You had to heal. And it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy, but at one point, some news you have received that required fast action. I feel that you are receiving some news. While you have your heart broken, and while you are crying over spilled milk, and you feel this lack, maybe this lack of passion, you want this ignition of a new beginning to come your way. There is some news. There is some news that is actually going to help you to leave the past behind, to leave everything that wasn't emotionally fulfilling in the past, to move away from drama, trauma, and whatever else of the sort, and set yourself upon on a new path, a path of emotional fulfillment, and a path where you can feel you are alive again. Because with the cards that I see here in the first row, right? I feel that you haven't put a lot of emphasis on your emotions. Your whole emphasis has been on your work projects, on your financial abundance, on and to me, because the King of Swords can be a little bit of a workaholic. Again, with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel this sense of someone being a workaholic. Nine of Pentacles, that individual there kind of has it all, but is alone. The Nine of Pentacles is the single person's card, okay? And you finally reap the benefits of your work, but then you kind of realize that what you need at this point in time is this passion and new beginning. Somehow you are afraid of it, because you have been very much heartbroken in the past, and you are looking at your past experiences and they kind of didn't work out. So you're like, should I try again? Shouldn't I try? Or I'm fine the way I am, where I kind of bury myself in work, and then I don't need to deal with emotions. Okay, I don't need to get my heart broken again. I don't need to deal with that pain anymore. But then this news that you are receiving is going to make you leave everything of the sword behind. Forget about all of the, not necessarily forget in a sense where you have learned no lesson out of it. Learn the lessons, heal, move away, you know? Because somehow you need to heal, but I feel that this news that you are receiving is going to force you somehow to take action towards healing this broken heart and leaving the past in the past, and setting yourself on a new path where you actually have an opportunity for emotional fulfillment. Okay, guys, let's move now to the Lenormand deck. At this point in time, we are making a very classical type of reading. You see, I'm using the Universal Tarot. This is actually the first deck I've ever got. Okay, so Lenormand time. I would like to know more about this Ace of Wands. Yeah. You need strength. In order to have this passion and new beginning, you definitely need strength. You need to be strong, and you need to get yourself out of that lack mentality where nothing is ever enough. And once you find your strength to go for this passion and new beginning, you have guaranteed happiness, guaranteed success with the Sun card. You have guaranteed success. The Sun card is the happiest card, both in the Tarot and in the Lenormand deck. So you have a great opportunity. Don't miss that opportunity. Don't. You need to take a look deep within and figure out what makes you feel the way you feel, what makes you feel this lack, what triggers you from the past that doesn't allow you, blocks you from following this path to happiness. And clean it up. Clean up the events from the past. Stop wallowing in the past. You cannot change the past. Okay? You can only live in the present. There is knowledge coming your way. There is some information. And I feel this Knight of Swords is bringing in some information that is going to help you heal that broken heart. And maybe this Knight of Swords, it could be an air sign, is a trusted, loyal friend that is bringing you this information. And with this new information you are receiving, you will be able to take fast action and move away from everything that was emotionally disappointing in the past. Maybe move away from a contract. Maybe move away from a marriage. Maybe move away from a relationship that hasn't been working for you. Yeah. Okay. So this might not resonate with everyone here, but this is a message, very clear message for someone out there. If you have been in a marriage that hasn't been working for a long time, get out of it. Get out of it. Take what it was to be taken, okay? Learn the lesson and move on. You have to move on. You cannot stay in this. You definitely have to move on from this, because it's at this point it's not bringing you any type of happiness. Garden. You might be afraid that there are a lot of people watching you and they might disapprove with your decision, and you're afraid of what the Jones have to say. Maybe this relationship has been beautiful from the outside, but inside is rotten. It's a matter of divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. And this is the concept that I've started with now in November. Everything happens when it's meant to happen. And you're going to find your purpose and you're going to find your way once again. If you are afraid that you have wasted so much time, everything happens in divine timing. You had some lessons to learn along the way. Luck is about to change. Your luck is about to change. You see, your luck is about to change from these dark clouds that have been covering the sky, and from all the misfortunes that you had to deal with, and from all the broken heart and emotional disappointment and feelings of lack. All of these clouds are dispersing in order to let space for the sun. And we had the sun here, but what you are required to have is strength. Strength to see this new path that is opening up in front of you, because the universe, God, the divine is ensuring that your luck is about to change. One of the cards that I've seen while I was shuffling the tarot was the World card. The World card speaks about a cycle that is ending, about a transition. You have completed a cycle, you have learned the lessons there, and you are ready to move on to bigger and better things. And once again, you will be able to be anchored. If you are afraid that you won't weather the storm, know that you will. There is a very strong sense of anchoring, and you have learned your lessons and you are protected. You are protected. Take this new opportunity that is coming your way. But you have to be strong to take it. You have to be strong to follow it. Okay? You are confused, you are in a maze, you don't know in which direction you are going, you are lost in the storm. But you are going to find your way. But everything happens in divine timing. Take the right steps, cut out of your life the things that are no longer working, Trust this friend that is coming with some intuition and act on that information you are receiving. Act on it in order to heal this broken heart and finish whatever contract is in your life that is not working. Move away from it. Move away from the emotional disappointment. Don't be afraid of what the Jones are going to say. Don't be afraid of what, because no one else is living your life except yourself. Okay? Maybe you're afraid that you are going to disappoint the people around you. Maybe you feel you fucked it up so many times that once more is going to be a problem. Well, we all mess it up several times in life. Life doesn't come with instructions, okay? Go for your emotional fulfillment. Okay, Pisces, this is all I had for you at this point. Please drop me a comment below and let me know how you have resonated with this message. I'll be very grateful if you guys like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to check the community tab because that's where I'm announcing when I'm going to be live next time. And until I see you again, love and light.